Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel, and today I am here with a video on digital art. This has been a highly requested video, so let's begin. So first of all, meet these two characters. This blue one, let's call him Jack. Yeah, Jack is fine. And then there's this girl, let's call her Jill. Yeah, I'm not gonna say Jack and Rose. I like Jack and Jill more. So, Jack and Jill both got into digital art at the same time, and they were both very interested to pursue it. Now, Jill had a lot of money, so she decided to spend it on buying some stuff for her digital art, and she got a graphic tablet and, of course, subscribed to Photoshop. But Jack, on the other hand, is kind of broke, so he went for his good old mobile phone and decided to use his beaten down laptop and a free software such as Fire Alpaca. And after 6 months, they were able to notice that Jack's paintings, like digital paintings, in like the quality of his paintings increased drastically, whereas Jill's not so much. Jill went to Jack and asked, "How did you get so good in art?" And Jack said that he practiced 2 hours a day, whereas he found out that Jill practiced only 10 minutes a day. So, guys, the conclusion is it doesn't matter what materials you're using. The thing that only matters is how much you are passionate about your hobby and how much effort you're putting in. So, with that, let's begin today's video. So, I have decided to divide the things that you need for digital art into 3 separate sections. These sections are going to be, firstly, the output devices, and then the input devices, and finally the softwares that you need for digital art. Now remember guys, these are, some of them are going to be expensive, some of them are not going to be expensive, and as I said before, it doesn't matter how much you're spending on it. What matters is how much time you are spending on it, not how much money. Okay, so let's begin. The first output device, and the most common one that almost everybody uses, is a computer. So basically, by output device, I mean a device that has a screen, because obviously you need a screen for digital art. So I use my laptop myself, and I think most of the artists use who are not 100% professional, choose to use a computer, a laptop, or a desktop. It doesn't matter. There are definitely many pros to using a laptop, and first one is that it's not that big of a commitment, because you need a laptop anyway for your everyday stuff. You probably have one lying at home, so you don't have to buy anything extra for digital art. You can just do it with whatever you have at hand. And yeah, so most of the softwares available are compatible with a computer, so I think all of them are compatible with the computer, so you don't have to worry about that either. Other than a laptop, there is also the option of using your phone. Now, at first, if when you hear it that somebody is using a phone for drawing, you might think, oh my god, the screen is so small, how are you able to see? But I have seen some amazing digital artists who draw on their phone, and it blows my mind that how beautiful the end results can be by using just a cell phone, and everybody has a cell phone. So that is also a good option, and there are apps in the app store that you can use with your cell phone. Lastly, you have the option of buying some kind of tablet with a display, like it can be specifically for digital art, or it could be something like the iPad Pro. I mean, I've heard it's amazing for digital art, but let's be honest, most of us are not ready for that much commitment in art, and most of us are kind of broke. I know I am, so I don't suggest for you to buy a display tablet just for your art, because that is like saying that you're going to use it only for art. so I think you should rather go with a computer. And yeah, um, I think most of the softwares, yeah, it's not something I think, I know that most of the softwares are compatible with Windows and iOS as well as Android. So you can get any of these um, hardwares for your display purpose. Anyway, moving on, we have the input devices. Now, the input devices are what you are going to use to draw. The output devices were the ones that you would use to see what you're drawing, and the input devices are the ones that you will use for drawing. The first and the most common option, and something that everybody has, is the trackpad of your laptop. If you are using a laptop, you obviously have a trackpad on it, and I personally started my digital arts with a trackpad. It was difficult at the beginning, but once you get the hang of it, it's really easy. Otherwise, you can also use a mouse. This is also something that I used at the beginning, and between the trackpad and the mouse, I think I found the mouse easy to maneuver. And thirdly, we have the option of a tablet pen. So personally, this is what I use, because I have a tablet without display. I just use the pen on the tablet to draw, and whatever I draw appears on the screen of my laptop. So yeah, and the last option that I've seen a lot of people use, which I should bow down to, because this is amazing, like how do people manage to do that, and that is using their fingers to draw on the touch screen of their phone. Like, this is amazing. Like, hats off to those people who use this. The only thing that you have to keep in mind while choosing an input device is that it has to be compatible with your output device. Yeah, and the same goes for the softwares. Anyway, now talking about the softwares, so the softwares I decided to divide in three categories. The first one is for broke artists like me, who love to, um, get free stuff. So the first softwares are the free ones that you can use. The first one is Fire Alpaca. It is the one that I am currently using. It has a very simple user interface. It was one of my first few softwares for digital art. Secondly, there is Krita. Krita has like an amazing collection of brushes, and you can even animate very easily on Krita. Like, Krita is professional level, but it's free, which is amazing. And if you are too lazy to download those, you can just go with MS Paint. That's also like the first digital art software that I have used. Anyway, secondly, in the second section, there are the softwares that require a little bit of kaching, I mean money. So first of all, we have Photoshop from Adobe, which I think is like the diva of the school because oh my god, it's so expensive, and now you can't even buy it. It has subscription system. So I personally would never go for that, because I think it's only for those who are taking art too seriously and want to go professional for sure. There's also Paint Tool Sai other than Photoshop, which is also a good software for digital art. Photoshop is also for graphic designing and photograph editing, but Paint Tool Sai is just for digital art. Lastly, we have some mobile applications, because some people love to draw on their phones, and the first one is Ibis Paintex, which is a very good software. It has a few ads, but it is mobile friendly and it can be found on any of the app stores. Or there is Sketchbook from Autodesk. And lastly, I am encircling the things that I use for my process. I don't use a graphic tablet with display. I don't know why I circled it. I'm stupid. And yeah, that's about it. This is combo number 1 that you can use to draw, or this is combo number 2 that you can use for digital arts. I would suggest that if you guys want to learn with me, then you should get one of these two combos, and then you can join me on my journey to explore digital art. So yeah, that's it for today, and here you have this silly illustration. Anyway, have a good day, and I will see you guys next week with another new video. Bye.